Hello, my brothers and sisters on the Dragon's Path. My name is Tim Heijen and I believe in dragons. And welcome again to the forest, where I like to go. And I would like to explain to you something more about my Dragon's Path. My Dragon's Path is unique. Your Dragon's Path is unique. So maybe if I can tell you my personal view of the Dragon's Path, then maybe you can tell yours, and so we can share each other's opinion and what we feel about Dragon's Path. And it's something that I came to understand from my Dragon's Path, and also by my dragon by my side. My dragon. I never, I never actually shared the name of my dragon. My dragon had a name, but I could not pronounce it. I could not entirely pronounce it. I have no tongue that pronounced the name. Yet the name was something that I could somewhere remember. It was no. I know. I knowingly said the name of the dragon, my dragon, by my side. There was something familiar about this name, about the name of my dragon. And so, yeah, in short, I called my dragon Dacos. Dacos, the dragon, by my side. Dacos is what I feel a female dragon. And I don't even know what kind of an energy that I am, but my dragon by my side. I have one guardian, a guardian that feels female, and I called her Dacos. Dacos. And if I said this to people, Dracos. No, Dacos without the R. Dacos, the dragon. But it was not really Dacos, it was something that I could pronounce. Something from the name similar to what my dragon said to me. Dacos. And also something that I wanted to share with you, my vision of the Dragon's Path. And it could be entirely different with you, of course. I believe, and my beliefs are, and I could feel this, that there were dragon gods everywhere. Like every dragon god stood for one element like water, fire, earth, and so air. But there could be more elements than this. But these elements came together upon this earth, upon the earth that we know now. And so all of these come together but could not work along with each other because they were completely different. They were completely different energies. All four of them, including Leviathan. Leviathan was the one that stood above them, and Leviathan was the one actually that was the creator of the universe. He was there in the creation, not really the creator, but he was there on the creation, the day of creation. They said he was the dark half of God. He is God himself. And so all of the dragon gods, with every element that they had, so they had to come together upon this earth after the great big bang, that they were just led to this place that we are living in now. Then they were known to have children very easy. All of them, all the dragon gods had children very, very easy. And so the children that they had were very dedicated to their parents that they had, the children of the dragon. And those were the children who lived upon this earth as the ones that are being called a guardian of the dragon gods. But later on, the dragon was not alone anymore. The children of the gods were not alone because of their interference together. It created life, more life than only what they created, because it created fire, earth, water, and wind. So it all created. It could not work together along. So because of that, it created life. Life in a molecule because of water and air together. So it created life. So the dragon was not alone anymore, the guardian. And what I believe is that the guardian had this task for guide these new entities into this life, into this existence, you can say. And so I believe that they helped these beings to be guided into this life. Of course, the dragon himself, the sons and daughters of the gods, were beings that lived a long time, maybe even 1,000 years that they lived, and that is exceptional, because who lives 1,000 years except for a tree? And they did. I mean, I felt that they did. That is something that I feel, and because they were sons and daughters of gods themselves, and so they had a long life, and so they had also the experience of how it is to live in this life, on the body of their parents, because their parents had these stories. For example, the earth itself, the dragon of the earth sank into this planet, and so it became the forests and the trees that you can see now, that the dragon has to live in. The dragon now lives upon the bodies of their parents, the gods. And so in a long time later on, then humans came. Humans in the first, I think so. I'm not going to say to you that this is a fact. This is something that I feel. That humans were this exceptional thinking-minded beings. So the dragon took a special care of these beings that are very new, evolved from apes. So this special care that they had for these humans resulted that they had a cooperation with each other. So the dragon was teaching them the ways of being alive, and teaching them the way of wisdom, the dragon's wisdom. But later on, when humans evolved even more, the dragons were, viewed as underneath them. That humans were the ones that are superior, and so the dragons, after that, because they are outmatched, because they, you know how humans are, of course. If you know how they treat the animals of this earth, this is the same reason for my beliefs that the dragon has left. The dragon is no longer here. So from gods to beings on this earth, to teachers, to the ones that has to flee because of humans. That is actually a bit of my beliefs that I came to understand a bit from the dragon by my side. From gods to guardians, and that is why I call them guardians. They are the guardians of this earth. They are the guardians of every tree, and that is why they still can teach us the ways, because they had experience to teach humans the way of the dragon. Yet the humans didn't want to listen, and humans cannot even listen. They don't, still to this day, don't listen, and only dragons seem to listen to them, and that is why we are both human and dragon inside of us, and that is why we can listen to them. We are still having a connection with them. We still even have a connection with the gods, because they are our parents. That is what I feel, that they are our parents, that they are the creators of humans, that they are the creators of this earth, and they are the parents of the dragon. And that is why I call the dragon a deity, because they are, how can I example it? Like, in Christianity they see Jesus as the Son of God. Well, I see the dragon, the physical dragon that lived upon this earth, also as the son or daughter of God. They are the son and daughters of God, and that is why sometimes we can say that we are as well. We have the spirit of the dragon that is returned, and so in this way we are as well. We are also the son or daughter as a dragon god. That is why I say, who is your dragon god? Or you can as well say that, who is your parent? Who is your mom or dad in a spiritual way? Who has awakened you? Who is the one that is responsible for your awakened soul that lives within you? So some people say there is no history behind the dragon. There is no tale to tell. There is actually a large tale, a tale that I shouldn't say to people who are not on the dragon's path, because they will not understand this. But I can might as well share you my vision upon the dragon's path and my vision on the tail of the dragon, because I feel the dragon gods that don't abandon us. They don't abandon us no matter what, and that is so strange. Why don't you abandon us? Because they are attached to you. They are a part of your dragon eye, because you are a family. You are a family, and they are the one that awakened you because they made you in the first place. And they will not let you leave you behind. They will not do this any time soon, because they will always be there by your side, and that is dedication. Once they had a child, they will never abandon it, never, even if it's alone upon this world, just by the side of another dragon, which is also a family of yours. And this is actually a tale of a family that will never leave each other behind. I told you that the dragon god and the dragon eye and the dragon circle that you have is a dragon family. This family that you have is unbreakable. You cannot break it. And from dragon god, you don't even have to say dragon god, but I say dragon god because how you know it, how you have to how you have to see it, they are the creators, they are the highest, they are the one highest, but you don't have to see yourself as beneath them. You don't have to, because you are theirs. You are theirs, and they are yours, and you are belonging with each other. You are one and the same with each other. You have the gift, you have the blood of a dragon god, you have the blood of a dragon guardian, you have the blood of a dragon, and you don't have to see yourself as inferior to them. That is what I want to say on this dragon's path. Don't see yourself as beneath them. That is not what the dragon gods want. That is not what I feel. That is not what I experience as the guardians are talking. Dacos, sorry. Dacos said many tales of dragon gods, and so many tales that I heard from her in this forest, and for hours and hours I was listening to her voice. And so also to the tale of the dragon gods, she was not saying dragon gods, she was saying that it was belonging to her, to the dragons. They were belonging together. It was actually nature. And some people just on the beneath the dragon's path, next to the dragon's path, who are not on the dragon's path, will always have an opinion, of course, and will say, this is bad. But this is nature. The dragon is nature. I am worshipping nature. I am reaching out for nature. It created us. What is so bad about that? What is so evil about that? Reach out for your dragons. Reach out not for your gods, for the one that has created you, the one that has allowed you to come here, the one that gave you this dragon eye. So these are my beliefs. These are the things that I feel. And now finally I can share you the name that I said in the beginning years. That I felt my dragon. The dragon said something similar to Dacos, and so I gave the name Dacos. But sometimes I say nothing anymore. I say my dragon, my lord. But in the beginning it was like Dacos. What is your dragon's name? Maybe you have a name that you have, I don't know. What is actually your beliefs? What do you feel upon the dragon's path? This is what I feel, and this is what my dragon said. So maybe you have a different opinion. Maybe your dragon said something different. That is so strange, of course, and not strange, but interesting on the dragon's path, that we all have our own experiences on the dragon's path, and maybe our own things that we can believe in. But this is what I feel. And whenever I feel the ground, whenever I feel the earth, I feel my dragon goddess. I feel the member of my dragon eye. That is why I come to this forest, so that I can experience my dragon god. My dragon goddess, she's not lost. She's not lost, she still lives on. My brothers and sisters, be blessed.